Hey guys, it's about beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today, thanks a bunch for stopping by, I do appreciate it. Today's beer, we're going to wrap up the beer mouth packets that Joe sent me out in San Diego. So, fairly new brewery, I guess. I don't know, I did not go and check, but Beer Advocate doesn't even have this brewery even listed yet. And had Untapped had the other two that we've done yesterday and the day before, but they had very low ratings or amount of reviews is what I'm trying to say. The ratings weren't low, but the amount of people that had commented or reviewed them were low. So this is Science of Magic, and it's an Imperial Pastry Stout S, that's what Untapped is calling it. Joe writes barrel aged Imperial Stout. Right there we're going to stop. Barrel aged Imperial Stout. Definitely on my favorite list. In collaboration with Bottle Logic. Guys, I've done some of Bottle Logic beer, so this is a collab. Got together with another brewery and produced this beer. It says here, containing toasted coconut, shredded coconut, and cocoa nibs. So we should be getting cocoa and coconut for sure. So hopefully that's what we're going to get. And the Imperial Stout. Now this is a big beer, guys, and right on the label it'll tell you that it says keep cold and enjoy with friends, brewed and canned by Electric Brewing Company out of Murray, out of California. And Science of Magic barrel aged Imperial Stout with toasted coconut, cocoa nibs, and vanilla beans, brewed with our friends at Bottle Logic Brewing. 12% alcohol by volume, and it says right there. And underneath here it says canned on 5422. So doesn't say anything about any coffee being brewed in this beer. So this is a barrel aged stout. So I don't know how long it was in the barrels. You may be able to research that and find that out. But it's a 14%. This beer is going to keep forever. If you sell this correctly, 20 years down the road, it's probably going to be tastier than what I'm tasting today. So, got the little skull with the hat on and the reddish beard. I mean, the label is enough for me to pick it up. I mean, it's got a skull on it, yeah. And it's over 7%, yeah. So, and it got a date on it, and when it doesn't need to have a date on it, a vintage, a year would have been just enough for a 14%er. But they're giving you the month, day, and the year. So, Electric Brewing, dating their stuff, more than likely fairly small or fairly new, and I wish them all the success. If this is as tasty as the last two, they got it going on. Then maybe the up-and-coming Hot Butcher or Pariah Brewing. And going to be something like a Treehouse or a Trillium or something. So we're going to find out. So again, thanks to Joe for sending me Electric Brewing beer. It's been very tasty beer so far. So again, we've got everything listed here and there. So stop talking and start pouring. All right. Going in, went everywhere. Everywhere. It's even on the top. I mean, I must have did that too aggressive. And guys, that is motor oil black. Used motor oil black. Look at that. That's not cola. That's black. Texas tea. Look, there's no head. I mean, it's just got just a slight ring around the outside. So let's see on a 14%er that the Swirly Swirl does to a beer. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. What do you think? Is it going to work? Let's find out. Nice cascading effect. See it going up, and I got it all over my hand. When I popped that top, it just exploded out on the top, went everywhere. And the head's not going to stick around, guys. Pitch black, motor oil, black, no light, zero light. I mean, I couldn't get any light even when I was pouring, looking through the pour. And that head is not going to stick around. It's down to maybe a quarter finger. Looks good, looks serious. Serious, I said. That's a good looking beer. That is a real good looking beer, but the head is gone. To the nose we go. Yes. Right off the bat, if I was blindfolded, you can tell that's a heavy, thick beer. Just by that smell. Caramel, toffee, black molasses, bourbon. It's got a sweet vanilla-esque aroma. That smells awesome. The caramel is really accenting the roasted malt. That smells awesome. It's not a candy bar in a glass by no means, and the bourbon is definitely not overpowering everything else. That is a very nice blend. That smells absolutely awesome, and there is zero head now. I mean, looks like motor oil in the glass now, but I'm gonna dive in. Cheers, everybody. Thanks, Joe. That's a big beer. That's 14%. That is, you better have your big boy britches on and maybe a pair of bloomers or two. That's a big beer. That is a big beer. It's got a nice sweetness to it. It's not overpowering with the alcohol. If you used to drinking 4.5%ers, this will blow you off. This is a final beer of the evening type of beer, 14%. Duh. If you're drinking another beer after 14%er, you might have a problem. Super tasty. I mean, could be your dessert for the evening, or go with a dessert if you're looking for a mega calorie meal. But super tasty. Super tasty. Well done. Wow. Impressive. The 3 beers that Joe has sent me have been outstandingly impressive. I mean, none of them got a 10 so far, but this one's probably going to kick the door on that. So we're going to find out. I got everything in the glass. And even the Swirly Swirl didn't even produce any more head. Now it's going to wake up just a little bit, but it's not going to hang around. But 14%. That's like drinking bourbon. Not quite, but better than drinking a damn Budweiser. Alright guys, I'm back. Got a little bit left here. Not any lacing left on the glass here. I mean, it's a 14%er, guys. I mean, the other half thought it was a little boozy, and it may be. It's a 14%er. I mean, you got to realize what you're drinking here. This is beyond beer. And it's probably going to be a very pricey beer. I don't know how long they left it in the barrels to get what they have here. So, very tasty. I mean, could be a little over the top for a lot of people, depending on where your palate is. Definitely wouldn't be a first beer of the evening to drink, but very tasty. And I do have a serious buzz. So with that being said, final chug before I embarrass myself. Cheers. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate all the beers. And it's like, I mean, it's left a heavy coating on the glass. I mean, it's like cough syrup. This is thick, heavy, big time, heavy Hammer Lane beer. 14%. Super tasty. I enjoyed this, guys. I mean, it's a solid A beer, guys. I was hoping to get a 10, but it's... If you say it is, no argument here. No argument here. It is super tasty. For 14%, I think it's awesomely well done. Again, 98 for me on this one. Over to Untappd, they have it at 4.36 out of 610 people, which is quite a few considering Beer Advocate don't even have the brewery even listed. So I've had 3 beers from this brewery that Joe has sent me, and all of them have been in the A- to A, 90 to 98 in the category. So super tasty. So if all their beers are as tasty as the 3 that Joe has sent me, this is a up and coming brewery to pay attention to. So with that being said, Joe, thanks a bunch again, my friend, for sending me these awesome beers from Electric Brewing Company. So you cats out in San Diego, check them out. Check them out. I've had IPA, double IPAs, and stouts now, and they've done both of those styles very, very well. So, if you've had Science of Magic from Electric Brewing Company, let me know what you think. I would spend my money on this beer. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.